we have learned this in like exam 1, and we know how to do this because we need to know this for confidence intervals. Remember, when sigma is known or sigma unknown, if sigma is unknown, then you find S. So this S is that one, sample standard deviation, nothing else. This is the same thing. Sx and Sy are same things. Why are there two? Because I mean, in chapter 7 or chapter 8 mostly, like, we had just one variables mostly. Chapter 7.4 is two variables. Also chapter 8.5 is two variables, but other than that they are mostly one variable. So that's why in the case where there was two variables, x1 and x2, we obviously did sx1, sx2. So just the same thing is going on here. There are two variables, x and y. We are saying sx and sy. Now, what are the formulas for sx and sy? So sx equals, we know this. Sx equals square root of summation x square minus summation x summation x square, let me write like this. Let me go the easy one. So pardon me, so it's summation x square divided by n minus summation x divided by n whole square. Similarly, sy shall be square root of summation y square divided by n minus summation y divided by n whole square. And we already know what x bar is. X bar is average of x, so summation x divided by n. What's y bars? Average, sample average of y. So summation y divided by n. And that's it. Basically, you first find b equals r times sy by sx. Once you find b, you find a as y bar minus b times x bar. And that's it. Your method of least square is done. For example, let's take a look at this first example. So let me find sx and sy. So sx equals square root of summation x square by n minus summation x by n whole square, and that should become okay. Let me do this now. So summation x square by n I'm putting everything in a bracket. We'll see why. So summation x square means 73469.23. This thing divided by n, so divided by 100, minus, if you go back, minus summation x by n whole square. So that means summation x, so we need another bracket. So summation x is 2 555.31 divided by n, so divide by 100, and then square this thing, and then take the square root of the entire thing. So you are taking the square root of the entire thing, but you are squaring this guy inside, summation x by n, that means x bar. Actually you are taking the square of that, so that's what I did. So basically this guy, summation x by n, is x bar, and you squared that, and this is summation x square divided by n, and you write this whole thing in a bracket, and then you take the square root, and that will come out to be 9.0405. okay. Okay, similarly sy equals square root of summation y square by n minus summation y by n whole square, so that shall be 693,655.3 divided by n minus, so another bracket, so summation y by n whole square, so summation y is 7858.859 divided by n, so 100. Take the square of that, and take the square root of the whole thing, and that shall be 27.575. okay, and we also need x bar and y bar. So x bar is summation x divided by n, so that means summation x is this divided by n. Actually since it's divided by 100, I can do it manually. So 25.5531, 25.5531, and y bar shall be this guy divided by 100, so 78.5886, suppose 78.5886. So with that we can actually find out a and b. So first we write b equals r times sy by sx, so which is 0.9902 times sy is 27.575 divided by sx, 9.0405. So this becomes 0.9902 times 27.575 divided by 9.0405, which comes out to be 3.0203, suppose 3.0203. And we also know that a equals y bar minus b times x bar. which comes out to be all right, so y bar is, as we saw, 78.5886 minus b is 3.0203 times x bar 25.5531, which comes out to be 78.5886 minus 3.0203 times 25.5531, which is 1.4106, suppose 1.4106. So your line is really y hat equals 1.4106 plus 3.0203 times x. So okay, so there's a like negative here. I don't know, I mean that's a mistake, but like you see these values and this like 3.0, like the values computer calculated, they are pretty close to my values. Somehow like this negative 1.4081, that's a mistake, so don't bother with that, but otherwise we are fine. So we did it correctly. Let's take this example. So we did not find, no, actually we did. So we found the R here, minus 0.9513, which we saw was like close to the value computer did. Now let me find out sy and sx. Actually, let me find x bar and y bar first. So x bar is summation xi divided by 100, so that makes it 0.18, like 18.44 divided by 100, so 0.1844. And y bar is summation y by n, so 419.18 by 100, so 4.1918. all right, that's useful. Now we know that sx equals square root of summation xi square by n minus summation xi by n whole square. So this is so summation xi square by n, so that means 911.52 divided by 100 minus summation x by n whole square. That means actually this guy is x bar squared, and x bar is 0.1844, so 0.1844 whole square, and we have to of course take the square root of that. So 3.0135. Okay, similarly sy equals square root of summation y square by n minus summation y by n whole square, which comes out to be summation y square is this. So 17323.08 divided by n minus summation y by n whole square. So summation y by n is 4.1918. 4.1918, and take the square of that, and take the square root of the whole thing, which is 12.4764. Now with that done, let me find out b equals r times sy by sx, so which is minus 0.9513 times sy is 12.4764 divided by sx, so 3.0135. So minus 0.9513 times 12.4764 divided by 3.0135, which is minus 3.9385, minus 3.9385, and a equals y bar minus b times x bar, which is 4.1918 minus 3.9385 times x bar is 0.1844. You can see that the negative and negative will cancel to make positive, so it's 4.1918 plus 3.9385 times 0.1844, which gives you 4.918. 4.9181 actually. So our y hat, so actually our y hat should be, so it's like y hat equals 4.9181 minus 3.9385 times x. So let's check. Actually, yeah, so no, sorry, just a second. So yeah, so this was the one where it was 4.918 was the intercept, and we got, what did you get? I'm sorry, I seem to misplace the slides. This was for this one, and oh yeah, so we have actually done the whole thing in one page. So the intercept was 4.918, which we see we got, and the slope was minus 3.9385. So minus 3.93, they got 88, but that's okay. So that's almost chapter 1 and 2. So sorry, chapter 9.1 and 9.2. What questions can you expect? So I'll give you a bunch of like numbers like this. I'll tell you, and from that you have to basically calculate R. After you've done that, calculate X bar, Y bar, SX, SY, and plug in B and A, and that's it. Like that's all I want from you. Like this set of calculations. Okay, bye.